Hi everyone, welcome to the Italian Enthusiast YouTube channel. I'm here with Gudrun Cuillo, the owner of the Livernano and Casalvento wineries here in Tuscany. We are participating in the wine harvest. We're picking the Cabernet grapes today. We have many other grape varietals here, but today is the Cabernet. We'll be taking them off the vines by hand and then bringing them to the winery for the crushing process. We're super excited for it. We've been, how many weeks so far?
On and off 2.5 weeks with great excitement. This year, 2021, is an amazing year with the majority of the grapes, the sugar, everything is perfect. Quantity, unfortunately, is very low, but the quality is amazing. We have started, as Anthony already mentioned, that we have different varieties on this property. So we started first with the Merlot, then it was the Sangiovese, and this is the last leg of the harvest, and it's going to be our Cabernet, and we're super excited. And you guys are going to go and watch us cutting the grapes down from the vines, taking them on the Hoover Express, bringing them into the cantina, and then you will watch us how the grape becomes juice. So Stay tuned.
This is a first for me, so I'm really excited for that. So come on, let's go check out the grapes.
Okay.
Let's take them off the vines.
Let's do that. Everything by hand, everything is done. There is a bottom cassette that collects all the dirt, but you take this with you and you go down the road. Okay? And because everything is done by hand, you have to be very careful how you take everything off and how it's done. And you gently put them into the cassettes. You don't throw them. You try not to give any leaves or anything with it. And my God, look at this. Look how beautiful those bunches of grapes are and how delicious. And you can eat them because we are biologic, organic. So everything is done organically between the Vendemmia and Casalvento. And then when you're finished picking, you put them in the center row. Then the tractor will come down, collect them, Uber Express, and then take them off to the winery where we start the crushing, and you guys are going to go and see this later on. It is exciting.
Okay, can I try?
Yes.
I'm sure that the harvesters that are out here, they do it boom, boom, boom real quick. For a first timer, take my time. Very nice.
This is exhausting work, let me tell you, friends. Everything is done by hand. These are like 7 kilos each, and we are collecting them right now, taking them to the winery to get crushed. The boys are gonna go and take the big truck, and Anthony and I, we are taking the Uber Express. Okay, so stay tuned, guys.
All right, guys, we're here back at the facility, and we're putting the grapes onto the conveyor belt here. Gudrun, can you show us how it's done? Now, it's best when you put the grapes on there to not have all the different stems and the leaves on there. That's why it's good to pull them off when we cut them off the vines. But we can't get everything. And that's why this machine is the de-stemming machine. And it actually, which is very impressive, it's able to separate the leaves and the branches, the little vines, and then spit those out in another, I'm going to show you in a second.
So from the converter belt, come all the way up on the top, goes into the stemming machine. The stemming machine de-stems the grapes from the stem. One part, the stems are going to be falling in, and another part will go directly into the being crushed onto the tubes, as you can see. So we go from here, you can see the barrels down there, into this machine, and all the nasty, all the grapes that are not good to make wine, they fall out underneath here.
So this is an incredible machine. When I used to make wine in New Jersey, we did it. We got our grapes from California. We did it in an old-fashioned barrel. This is like high tech. This is unbelievable. So this machine separates the stems from here. Look at where all the stems go, and then it separates the grapes here. It squeezes the grapes, so all the skin from the grapes go in there. And then, of course, the juice goes into a different location. So that's the process. And then after the juice is separated, where does it go?
It goes into the big beds, the big tanks that are selected for each part of our vineyards. And then the fermentation process starts. And also we are one of the very few wineries in Tuscany who are allowed to take the vinacha, the skin that is just soft and is being pressed back into the fields as a fertilizer. As I said prior to it, we are organic on this property here and we are very proud of it. So it's just absolutely great. And now I'm taking off with the tractor because I'm in charge of taking care of the de-stemming, the residue that we find, put it back in the fields. Stay tuned.
Now we're following the flow of the grape juice that's in these tubes here into the fermentation room. And this is really amazing. Look, you can actually see the grape juice movement in the tubes here, and we'll see where it's leading us.
Let me take you to the vat that's dedicated to the Cabernet from Casalvento that we picked today. So we follow the flow, and here we are. We call them our Ferraris because they were built for us for this winery. And the juice goes all the way in the top, okay? Then it falls into the vats. It has to be completely full and designated. And then the process of the fermentation will start from becoming juice to wine. So this is called a remontage because when the grapes come into the vats, they have to be constantly in movement, but in very soft kind of a flow. So this machine collects 100 liters in 4 hours and very slowly releases it back into the vat. Sometimes when the wine comes in, they're too high in sugar, we have to cool it down. So there's a cooling device in here, you also have a heating device in here. It always depends what the year brings us. But this year is amazing. The sugar is perfect. We are so extremely happy and thankful, and so were the Chingallis. They had a
Oh my God! The wild boars had a ball over in the vineyards the other night.
Yep. They had a Renaissance fiesta. But in any event, so they were happy, we were happy.
But so all the grapes that we were picking earlier, they ended up in there, the juice?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Yes,
That's awesome.
Yes. So this is the fermenting room.
But wait a second, but when do we get to drink it?
In 6 to 8 months from now, just to taste it.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching. We had a hard day here at the vineyard. Of course, Gudrun got a little bit more dirty than I did.
I did the work.
She did all the work.
Filming.
Well, Gudrun, now that we're finishing up this great day, what are we going to do now?
Oh my God, what a question is that? Let's go inside and drink some good wine, please. Let's
We're
go.
gonna drink some wine. All right, guys. Remember, if you guys want to be a part of this process and you want to see Casalvento and Livernano, go to livernano.it, and everybody is welcome to come out here anytime, not just during the Vendemmia, but anytime. It's open to everyone.
Yes.
Ciao,
Ciao, everybody.
ciao.
Ciao.